Just want to kick this off reviewing what Tom Pelissero, my colleague from NFL Network and the NFL Media Group, told us and confirmed for us through his reporting and beliefs, and he knows. I'll tell you that in his segment in the middle of last hour. The firing of Antonio Pierce and then the firing 2 days later of the general manager, Tom Telesco, cleaning the house in Las Vegas. That a lot of people ascribe to Tom Brady. Asked Tom Pelissero, is it as simple as that? That Tom Brady is now a minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, and Mark Davis is like, okay, you're one of the greatest of all time. You know football. You know winning football. You know winning franchises. It's your show. Is it as simple as that? And he basically said, yeah, it's as simple as that. He called it a Tom Brady production, what's happening in Las Vegas right now.
Wow.
And when I hear that, I'm thinking to myself, the number of teams since we've been on the air 10 plus years, or I've been on the air with NFL Network for 22 years, I've lost track on the number of franchises that say, we want the fruit of the Patriot Way vine. But we can't get it directly because Bill Belichick is the head coach in New England and Tom Brady is the quarterback in New England. The number of teams that tried it and it didn't work out, I've lost track, right? Absolutely lost track. Whether it's Romeo Crennel or Matt Patricia or for the case
Charlie
of
Weiss,
Eric Mangini.
Yep.
You go on and on and
Brian
on and
Flores.
on. You could make a case that the most successful one is Bill O'Brien with the Texans. Right? Like Josh McDaniels twice. 2 different AFC West teams tried it. And it was always, the Patriot Way being brought in, which was a culture shock of culture shocks. Anytime a new head coach, like certainly in McDaniel's case, when he was in Denver and in Vegas, we would try for interviews with players there or members of the staff there, and we'd be told, yeah, it's different here now. The way that it used to be done, it's totally different. It would be culture shock, and then it wouldn't work because it's not like Belichick and Brady doing it. You could say the most successful taking the fruit of the Patriot vine and winning with it was Brady, the quarterback.
Yeah.
Right? So you're now trying to get the fruit of the Patriot Way vine with Tom Brady, the executive. That's what the Raiders are doing. And hoping that he has the same executive skills and the same general managing skills and ownership skills as he does as a player, or as Kraft has as an owner, or Belichick has as a coach. The Patriot Way, they're going to try that way unless it's the Brady way, which is a little bit of the Patriot Way. And we have no idea what the Brady way is. None. None. Zero idea. What is the Brady way in running a franchise? And we'll find out what Brady picks and chooses as a coach and a general manager. Unless, as you pointed out yesterday, I'm like, yeah, you're like, he'll just be the general manager. I'm like, well, what part owner is a general manager? And you as a Cowboy fan chime in and go, hello.
Rick Dalton.
Hey. Hello. I don't think that it's going to be like a Dick Cheney thing. Like, guess who's, I'm in charge of the search, but guess who the search winds up with? Me.
It's marvelous.
I don't think that's going to be the case in Vegas. I just don't. I don't think that we're going to find out Tom Brady is the general manager. But I don't mean to create any issues for our friends at Fox. I just don't. And I don't think that Brady is in any way, shape, or form like a walking around mole here. But if he's in charge of the Raiders trying to get their franchise up and running and win championships, And he's going to call a Chiefs Super Bowl? Really?
He can do it.
I know he can do it, Mike.
He can do it.
But at some point, come on now. It's basically his job. Like, his life is going to be about trying to unseat the Chiefs.
Like,
so, I mean, again, I'll just leave it at that, because I said before when he took the job with Fox and now suddenly he's not allowed to be in facilities and not allowed to be coaching, whatever, I'm like, he could compartmentalize both. But there's a difference between trying to become an owner and now the majority owner says to the minority owner, you're running the show, and I've been hesitant to go in this direction until I've had it confirmed by somebody who I truly appreciate and respect and trust, coming on and saying, Tom Pelissero saying, this is Brady's show, which, by the way, if I'm Mark Davis, I 1,000,000% do. Mm-hmm. Hey, Tom, you know how it works. You know what players like. You know what executives can be like. You know how it works. We've tried it our way here. Hasn't really worked. You do it. I would do that 100%. I would do it. As Stephen A. Smith said on What the Football this week on that pod, everyone should check it out. He's like, if you're Mark Davis, how do you not hand the keys over to Brady? Well, Pelissero says that is happening. And it's the ultimate attempt that I've seen in my 22 years at NFL Network and 10 plus years in this chair of trying to take the fruit of the Patriot vine and saying, let's do it here. And if he actually has reached out to Bill and say, you got a cocktail napkin there in Chapel Hill you want to write I resign as the HC of the UNC on? Now that would be mind-blowing wild.
I'd be stunned.
How do we think that this is going to turn out?
Great question.
Brady running the Raiders?
Because we've seen, especially in the NBA, instances where the greatest players of all time have tried to come and run franchises. They've
Doesn't
had
go
some,
well.
like Larry Bird, he had success with the Pacers. Jordan has had Isaiah Thomas.
Hold on a minute. Isaiah is a different story, too.
What do you mean different? I'm saying there's all-time greats have come and tried to run franchises. Sometimes it works. A lot of times it doesn't.
I don't know how many times it has worked, to be honest with you. But, Elway?
That worked
for a while?
Good one.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I'm not saying it won't. I'm just asking.
And obviously we don't know the answer, but it will be informed by whatever the Brady way is. We know the Patriot way. What aspects of the Patriot way will Tom pull, and what is the Brady way? Because I don't think the Brady way is like, maybe the Brady way is, I know what Kraft did, and I know Bill, and if I can get the actual Bill, let's try it.
Right.
Well, I think most importantly, guys, the thing that they did that he's going to have to do is Tom Brady's going to have to find Tom Brady. Yeah. To make this successful, right?
That's the Brady way.
All he has to do is look in the mirror.
He's got to find a Tom Brady who's going to be generationally talented.
He's done.
And I just got to wonder if he'll be done at Fox. I'll be straight up, man.
He can't do both.
That is a tough line to straddle.
Yeah.
And you know how I feel. I think he's doing a great job. I love listening to Tom Brady break down the best quarterbacks in real time is a treat.
And we've watched them improve week after week after week doing this job as well. A treat.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.